It's 3 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, December 14th, 2024. I set up a new row. I rolled out a bale of hay. You can barely see it here. The two lambs that had crossed the wire and weren't coming back, they're in the row, but I just now see my cow. Patches is out there by herself. I don't know where she's going to get her water from. But I'm about ready to let all the animals in. So let's go ahead and do that without further ado. Fence is off, so I don't have to worry about getting shocked. All right, everybody. Here we go. Whoa! The cows were eager to move. They were not happy about the last area. There just wasn't a lot of good grass there like there was in previous rows. So I pushed them a little bit. They devoured that salt block. I should probably just plan on getting some more minerals for the cattle. We did get about a half an inch of rain. So that was pretty nice today and yesterday. Right now it's about 70, 75 degrees, nice and warm. We're halfway through December with summer weather. So, oh, I forgot to mention some of the sheep crossed the wire towards the south, which is weird. I think what happened is just the wire around the pond is not very well set up. So, but I'll get some more minerals for the cow. And then for the sheep, probably just eating the same minerals as what they're doing. Come on, let's go. Come on. You can see their triangles are filled in, so they're not hungry. They want that new fresh grass. I think they saw me roll out the hay and they got excited about that. No, please don't cross the wire there. Thank you. One last deposit in my bank account there. Thank you for much for that money. Here come the sheep. You can see a bunch of the sheep are there across the wire. Let me open up that area. Let them in. Maybe we'll get some video of the new lambs. There's the first lamb. You know, when I grabbed him to look at him this morning, he's chunky. He put on some weight in the last few days. Sheep! I don't want to train them to cross the wire. Someone to hold this wire tight. They don't like moving wires, so when they get close to the wire, if I shake the wire a little bit like this, they back off. Sheep! Come on around. You guys know the drill. They aren't going to the new row. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get behind them. Let me wrap this wire around a couple times. There's that Barbados that gave me twins. My goal is to get, I think they say if you can get 1.8 lambs per ewe, you're doing pretty good. So, imagine the mama sheep are not too excited to move to a new row. I'm just giving them the whole row. I'm not going to do daily moves. There's just not a lot of grass. And, come on guys. Oh, that's the wrong way. There you go. Come on. Let's go around the wire. Tut tut. Nope, nope. You guys keep going the wrong direction. Come on, let's go. It's you in the back that has to go. Come on. You guys just keep going. It's just around the corner. You know how to go to a new row. How many times do I have to move you to a new row? Come on, let's go. You too. You're lagging behind. This ewe is very pregnant. There you go. You're almost there, guys. If there's wind noise, I apologize. There we go. See? Now to move the rest of you guys. This is not the new row, this is the old row. One little trick to herding animals is it's hard to move animals one at a time. So if you have one animal out, sometimes it may be easier to let like 4 or 5 more animals out, maybe even all the animals out, and then herd them back. That's a big gamble, obviously. But sometimes it's easier to move like groups of cows than it is to move one cow or one sheep. So that's kind of my thinking here is I just get all the sheep together in one group and then move that one group. That ewe is very pregnant too. All right, let's go, buddies. Is that you, Yummy? Let's go. Let me take a picture. Come on, no, I'm not your mama. Come on. Yeah, the sheep are crossing to the new area. If that's Yummy, then Yummy's not having a good time. She doesn't look healthy or happy. Yummy! Why is her tail crooked? Did she break her tail? Ah, it's gotta hurt. I don't think that is Yummy. Almost got lots of milk. Hey, Yummy. Are you Yummy? I don't think that is Yummy. Congratulations. It's your first move. Come on. This little guy's, this poor guy's confused. There he goes. All right, and they have this whole row to themselves. And I'm going to bring the water in and whatever minerals are left. So, one thing to note, let's see if this helps with the sheep crossing the wire. I moved that bottom wire up by a hook. Let me show you where I got it. I think it's a little high, but there's probably too much space between the top 2 wires. So they're eager to jump through them. So so we have top hook, second hook, third hook, fourth hook, fifth hook, and then I used to have it here in previous rows. So I just moved this one up a couple inches there, and everything's nice and tight. I made sure the goat weed was cleared, so the wire's not up, on top of the goat weed. So this should be good. You can see it's nice and tight. I can just tighten it by reeling it up, just like that. And because it's a straight line to the other side, I can tighten as much as I want. There's no turns or anything I have to worry about. Okay, well that's the move. So I just have to move the minerals, the salt blocks, and the water, and they should be good to go. So it is a wonderful warm Saturday afternoon. I wanted to make a comment about the grass. This is what you're looking at is mostly Bermuda grass, and the Bermuda grass does not. It's a warm season grass, period. Right? It does not grow in the cool season. We're definitely in the cool season now. If every day was 70, with nights at 50, we didn't have any freezing weather in between, then the warm season grasses might still grow. Right? When you see green out here, that's not Bermuda grass. That's something else. That's some kind of warm season grass, maybe ryegrass or something else. So it is poking up in between the Bermuda grass. But the Bermuda grass is so aggressive that it really doesn't leave a lot of room for the cool season grasses to grow, right? We were in a drought, D2 severe drought until yesterday, I think. and now we're just in a moderate drought, right? And we've been getting rain. My field is, there's parts where it's muddy. Some of that rain isn't soaking in, so I do see a little bit of puddling in places. So I think the ground is recharged more or less of what it's going to get. Really can't put much more water down there, is what I'm thinking, right? But because of the drought and because summer lasted so long, like well into November, we're getting some warm 80-degree weather. I think the Bermuda grass has kept growing for a long time. And the cool season grass never really had a chance. Now, if this weather continues, so I checked the forecast, it looks like we'll get a couple nights below freezing all the way through the middle of January. If it continues like this, then maybe the cool season grass will keep growing. I don't know. I've heard that if you get a good freeze, a hard freeze for a couple days, then you get a lot of good spring grass. But if you don't, then the spring grass doesn't grow well, right? So a warm winter could work against us. I don't know. I've only been doing this for 4 years, right? So I really don't know what's going to happen. And 3 of those 4 years was severe drought. So I know what drought looks like. Anyway, this is where it's at. I was going to roll out the hay over here, but as you can see, there's lots of little grasses growing here that I didn't really want to smother. But in the middle of the pasture, the grass really didn't recover. And we didn't have good warm season grasses growing there. So I just rolled out the hay there, and that's where all the cows are. They're munching on the hay. So they're going to munch on that. They're going to step on it. They're going to poop and pee on it. And I think I'll move them in about 2.5 days, half a week, 3.5 days maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the grass looks like. When I start looking at the grass and they start moving at me because there's not a lot of grass, then I'll think about moving them. And this is what's going to happen probably for the next 12 weeks. 12 weeks is what, 3 months? That'll put us in March, right? So by the time we get to the end of this pasture, it'll be March. And in March, things start to grow. We get a couple cold days, mostly warm days though. And then in April, things really take off. And mid-April, the grass grows faster than your kids do. So it grows fast. So guys, have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.